All right, let's just say I won't be quitting my day job anytime soon. The real stars of The Island are Ewan McGregor and Scarlett Johansson, but the folks producing the movie were looking for a real reporter to be in the film. Somehow they chose me, and what a ride it was. And they say Hollywood people are nuts. This is my director, and according to him, those are my lines. If you haven't guessed by the look on my face yet, this is also a moment of sheer panic. What am I supposed to say? And how did I end up here? Because trust me, this day didn't start out this way. See, this began as a day of pampering. Someone to do my hair, someone to do my makeup, catered meals, my own trailer. Well, trailer might be an overstatement. Hey, come on in. You know you've hit the big time here in Hollywood when you get your own, well, it's not exactly a trailer. It's more like a cubicle on a trailer. But look at this. I can turn all the way around. Best of all, I have my own bathroom. Oh yeah, clearly I was on my way to the big time. They gave me 3 pages of a script. I knew it was a big budget thriller called The Island and it was set in the future, but that's about it. It just all sounded so easy. There were hours to wait before my scene was shot, but what a wait it was. The streets of Detroit were transformed, and I had a front row seat to witness the chaos of movie making firsthand. The scene was supposed to be the aftermath of a spectacular high-speed chase and crash. There were firefighters and police officers, a burning hulk of a helicopter, and lots of people. Now, I knew movies took a lot of people to produce, but I had no idea it was this many. And I had no idea who any of them were, which made my introduction to the director, well, we weren't ever really introduced. I just know a man in a poofy white coat ran up to me and started yelling that I was too poofy. Bring in the depoofers. Actually, the director, Michael Bay, is something of a creative genius. He did Armageddon and Pearl Harbor and is clearly an A-list kind of guy, and apparently a much faster runner than me. He did get me a leg warmer when he noticed me shivering. In Hollywood, when you're cold, they have someone to help with that. Besides, by this point, I was running on pure adrenaline. It was time for my scene. I was ready to deliver the lines I'd worked on all day. Only the director decided he wanted me to there's that panic again. And in my defense, it's hard to ad-lib when the whole thing you're supposed to be talking about has been kept a secret from you. But hey, I was determined to give it my best shot. So I took a deep breath and started talking. And they make it look so easy in Hollywood. Truly, it was the experience of a lifetime. We shot it several times from several different angles, and I got to see some of the best in the business up close. And even if I do end up on the cutting room floor, it was all worth it. The Island is due to come out in July, and in case you're curious, I made $695 before taxes for my big movie role. And no, I won't be spending it on a plane ticket to Hollywood.
Dug up the records. I have the pay record. She's been working since January. All the while she's going to university. She's going to NYU all the whole time she's working. How can somebody be in 2 places at the same time? You know Sheila Peterson? Is she a friend of yours? You don't want to explain this? You signed the time cards, Councilman.
Detectives here in Auburn Hills have wrapped up their case and will bring that file to the prosecutor's office today, who will ultimately decide which charges will be filed in this case and against whom. We have learned at least 5 Pacer players, and more than a dozen fans will